What's guys, welcome back. Justin Jefferson, the injured Griddy touchdown celebration. Vikings footballer. Patreon request from Ravi and Rana, I think. Rana as well. Let's try. Landscape page. Pencil eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. The helmet is probably the hardest part, with the visor and everything. So, let's start just with this. He's got this metal bar, right, that comes across the top. There's a couple of these. Comes down, across. It'll go back up somewhere like here. And then goes around the top of the helmet, right? So I'm doing these as thick black lines. I think it's just the easiest way to sort of get it all in. And then there seems to be like a smaller one that comes across here. It's like a grid, There's like a glass visor in here somewhere. But we'll go down here first. Yeah, and this like goes this way. There's two parts to this. This curves across his face and up. Wonder another one of these bars, which is like here. Like connects here. So then there's like another bar here. And then I think this connects to that one. It's going to complicate into this, but we can do it, believe. There's like glass all in here, or plastic, like perspex or something. And then there's another bottom bar. And it goes to about here and up. And I think this just connects into here then. Okay. This is like the metal section. And then his face is in there somewhere, but it's all visor, sort of shaded out. So the helmet itself then is quite big, right? It comes up around the top, down the back. Then there's some like extra lines that come down the helmet here. These are like all parts to the helmet now. Lines that come around here for the Viking sort of symbol that they have on the side of the helmet here as well. Okay, just loosely draw that in. And then there's like ventilation on the top of his head for health reasons. Crazy sport, football. You hit each other so hard. Well, we have rugby here, so I guess it's not that much different. No pads in rugby as well. Okay, so that's our helmet. So he's like limping, right? It's a funny dance actually, but so he's kind of hunched over. So we got like a shoulder that's kind of high up on the head, right? So it's like here, down. And this is all that shoulder pad stuff. So like goes this way. Pretty square. Square on this side as well, curves around his shoulder, it connects kind of with his chest on this side. His arm sort of comes down there, but we got like just little folding lines for his clothing, okay? And then like his belly will just keep coming down. So that we get to the bottom of his shirt, which is here, and then goes up. Like that. So his arm, so his arm isn't as wide as the pads on his shoulder, right? So we've got like his shoulder muscles here, and then his tricep kind of comes out there, and his bicep that way, right in that way. I'll probably make him look a bit more muscular now. And the forearm then sort of comes down here straight out. It's got like a bit of a wristband or something there. And that's his wrist, and it goes into his gloves. He's holding the ball in his hand. I'll do the hands sort of all at once, but we'll just finish like the body stuff because hands are like their own thing. So we'll just finish at the wrist first for the minute, okay? And then we get another sort of shoulder, but like his arm here is going back. It's kind of in a different position. And then we go down towards his wrist. There, right? And he has like a long arm guard that like covers half his bicep as well. It's fabric anyway. Just here, it's white. We'll get some details on the jersey and then we'll do his legs. So we'll go the Viking stripes. White and yellow. There's a Nike tick symbol here. $18. And then 18 on the front. And it's all sort of drawn in kind of bumpy, you know, it's rough because of the fabric is making it that way. So it's not like straight, so it makes it kind of easier for us to draw in. Well, in my opinion, it does make it easier a bit. I think we can see some numbers up here as well, roughly. And some yellow and white. Okay, so his legs, much longer than his top half because the top half is bent over, right? And he's kind of hopping, you know. So we got like his thigh going that way, like his hamstring and his thigh And this is all like his legs are all padded up, right? So there's all sort of pads. And there's purple and yellow lines on the side. And there's like some pads here. And we got like his knee. And then his calf. And he's got all these loose, it's like his socks are all loose and stuff. There's all these curved lines on them. And then the other thigh, again, all padded up and so kind of a bit bumpy. With these pads along the side. Okay, socks kind of like all wrinkly kind of. That's why I'm doing those sort of bumpy lines on. So we'll do his boots and then his hands. And then we're done. The hand with the ball. Okay. So one boot is kind of higher than the other. So we do the high one first. So I'll do just like, he's got like a tongue, you know, across the top of his sock here. And then cleats, I think is what they call them in there. So this comes this way. It's coming towards us, so not too pointy. I mean, kind of like some edge to that and stuff. You can go as detailed as you want, but you don't like it. The crisscross sort of socks and stuff. And then like the studs are like just these black sort of bottom parts kind of sticking out just here. Okay, and then okay. Okay. Right, and then we'll try and do the football hand. So he's got gloves on, right? Because he's a wide receiver, I think. So it's kind of like a wrist area. And then his glove thumb, just kind of here. Fingers coming up the back there. This glove looks, this thumb looks a bit wide because of the glove. That's and then the ball, odd shape. So we go down this way. around and then that kind of a thing. And the other hand, it's just a fist. So you get like the wrist part. And then thumb. The glove is like messing things up. It's like, it doesn't look like a normal hand. But we just get like maybe some knuckles and fingers coming down here. Maybe some fingers just sticking out the back there. Unusual. I think because of the glove is like loose, you know. But generally, I think that's it. The injured Griddy. Hope it's helpful. Sorry for the delay in the request. See you in the next one. Bye.